Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome everyone to our latest video tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the LMS conversion spreadsheet. As you're aware, that students were asked to complete the Cambridge LMS online, and as well as there is an alternative for the students. Now remember, we told our students that if they do 80% of the work or more, they will get a score of 5. And 60% and 40% goes down to 4 and 3 and so on. Alright, and the alternative, same thing. If they scored 80% or higher, they'll get their score of 5. So this spreadsheet does the calculation for you. So for example, if the student did the Cambridge LMS work, so let's say in the listen speaking, you look at the spreadsheet that you were asked to download before. So they did, let's say for example, 85 out of the 88 activities. That score is converted, okay, over here. Now let's say they did reading and writing, and they also did, let's say, 80 of the activities out of the 86. Alright, that's a score of 10, and then their final score will be a 5. Let me remove this. So as you can see right here, it's a score of 5. Again, as you can see here, it updates here as the final LMS score. This is very important because this is the score that you will put into Blackboard as well as the university system. So again, let's say other student you want to calculate. Let's say this student did only 56 activities. That goes down to a 4. That's a total score of 8, and is divided, which becomes a score of 4, and so on. So if they did only say 20 activities, drops down to 2, and then it's calculated automatically. Alright, I'm trying to make your life a little bit easier. Now let's say if the student didn't do the Cambridge LMS work, so delete here, delete here. Just make sure you delete this part and this part. Alright, not these, because these are formulas already calculated. So you go into Blackboard and you find the student did the listening speaking test. He scored of 48 out of 50, which is a 80% of that is a score of 5. And let's say they did 56 out of 58 activities, that's a score of 5. And then there you go, their final LMS score is a full mark, 5. Let's say if they only did 25, 22, and there you go, their score is a 3. Okay, so let's say for example a student actually did both the Cambridge LMS as well as the Blackboard. Fine, we'll take the highest of the scores. So here, let's say if they did 48 and they did 42, and they end up doing a very good job on the LMS. So here, and 54, and there you go. So here technically they were supposed to get a score of 4, and then here they got full marks. So it takes the highest of the score, which is a 5. Okay, so or in the event the student didn't do any of the work, it will just show a 0. So again, what is this spreadsheet based off? It's based off these calculations. The total final LMS score, remember we said 80% or higher is a 5, 60% is a 4, 40 is 3, 20% is 2, 10% is 1, and 0 is 0. Now remember, this is the final, which is this conversion right here we did. Okay, as far as the other calculations, this is the breakdown for Cambridge LMS. If they completed 60 activities or more, that's a score of 5, 40 is a 4, and so on. This is not percentage, it's by number of activities completed. And then the same here with the alternative. Again, if they scored 40 or higher on the LMS, the Blackboard Alternative Test for listening and speaking, 40 or higher is a 5, 30 is a 4, and so on. Reading and writing, because it has more questions, 45 or higher is a 5, 34 a 4, and so on. But you don't have to worry about any of this stuff, because this is all done for you here in the conversion. So all you have to worry about is this one, where you input the scores here. So you put it in Cambridge LMS LS, Cambridge LMS RW, Blackboard LS, and Blackboard reading and writing, and your final score would be automatically calculated. Okay, Then you'll go to your Blackboard, log in. So you go to your Blackboard, log in, and then under the final LMS score based off that spreadsheet, you look for the student and you will enter the score manually. So you type in here and type in if they deserve a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0 based off of the work they did. So if this student didn't do any of the work, you can give them a 5 or 4 and so on. Okay? And that's how you calculate the final LMS score. Right? Thank you for watching. I hope this tutorial was beneficial. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.